Welcome, welcome. Terraforming Mars Solo Challenge Season 2. You know what we're doing. Ooh, a little bit of hard mode maybe? A little bit. I really don't like it, to be honest, but how would we make this work? What was our other choice? Steel, cinematics, right? Like, because what if we... There's a couple things here that I like, and I've already clicked them, in fact. Other than Lunar Beam. Lunar Beam is great because it kind of works out to us getting heat bumps. This is really not a great build for UNMI, but I'm trying to figure out if it works. Because you spend the 12 on all the cards, then you get 8 off this, let's say, so that's 19. That brings you up to what? 12 and 19? Well, most days that's 31, Matt. So, 31. And then you get 4 titanium, which is worth 12 bucks. So the 12 and the 9 that you have left over makes 21. You're so far away from immigration shuttles that it's not really funny. If you went with something like interplanetary cinematics, you'd be even further. You could always turn 2 immigration shuttles, but then you're not getting your benefit of bumping the planet. I don't know. Let's just do this and see what happens. It's not a very powerful start, but I mean, when you're playing UNMI, it's, you know, what do you expect? Because I can get the big asteroid, I'm going to do that without using the card. And then I'm going to do the bump. Pass. I'm not sure if that was the right move. The way I think about it is maybe next turn there's a card I want to build with it that I can't use titanium for, I can't use whatever, and therefore that needs to be the one that gets played. For example, we could take water import from Europa. We could use it on that just as easily, and, you know, wham bam, we start getting oceans a little bit cheaper, more consistently, yada yada. I'm not sure which one is better. I mean, I'd even like to take Solar Wind Power because I love the card, mostly for the tags, the science, space, yada yada. It's good. But let's take this. And then I cannot get it this turn because this would be like 37 all in. And we have 27 plus 8 is 35. It's $2 short. And we wouldn't be able to afford the bump anyway. So we're going to do, let me double check just to make sure. $8 off of this we can definitely do with our $27. So this turn we're gonna forego the shuttle or our bump for terraforming the planet to get the shuttles to get a little bit of income. It's not great. I'd really like to have gotten that heat bump instead, maybe, but standard tech. Oh my god, how do you not take that? So that kind of solves this game, I think. I'd love to go for the energy, but if I can get standard tech, then I go and get my heat bump, which gives me, you know, my thing, and then I do this action to get a TR. Am I just the best player in the game or what? I don't know. But I'm pretty freaking good. If we can get cheaper stuff, that'd be also great. But 1 second, I'm going to stop this recording and stitch it together. There's one thing I have to do. And we're back. Sorry about that. I just needed to step back. And I want to explain before I forget. Subterranean reservoir. we are not taking this card, despite it being a cheap ocean, for a few reasons. $14 to get the card and play it is cheaper than $15, which is the standard project. But we don't actually get like a tag or anything out of it. There's only one card in the game that benefits from having lots of events played, and we're not playing a lot of cards this game in general, so that one's never going to be economical, despite the fact that we don't have an Earth discount or anything like that. So this one's really, really out for us. It's not a thing. This we couldn't do and get our... we could not play this card and do our bump, so I kind of am disinterested. And as far as science tags go, we do have one, but I don't plan on playing it. Next is I want to say about the ocean is it does benefit from card reduction and things like that, which I doubt we'll get. But we also have a $12 ocean from this action. Yes, it comes with a cost, but also some points. But this is like the rare time that I think that UNMI makes sense with a card, because this is a really cheap way of getting TR. It's not aquifer pumping, which is even better for UNMI. It's actually playable. But the fact that we have standard tech makes me not worried about grabbing these cards. You know, we do an asteroid. We get some money back. We do an asteroid again. Get a little bit of heat income. With our money that we left over, bam, next thing you know, we've got some TR. Like, if ever UNMI was hard mode, which is true, getting standard technology, my god, does it ever make it easy mode? I like these cards in general, but they do not work with what we're doing. We have none productions. It's a good science tag, but it doesn't work for us. We're not worried. What will we do now? One of these turns I really want to invest in that ocean card. But for now, I'm very content spending $22 on our bumps, getting a little bit of income, getting the extra $3 for a TR bump. We're getting 3 TR and 3 income from that TR every turn. It's not huge, but it is something. Miranda Resort is actually worth considering, only because I'm planning on having a points for Jovian. I mostly am planning on holding on to this card and not playing it just yet. We can play it. It'll give us production. Maybe there's... We only have 2 Earth tags, I just checked. So we could make $2 a couple of times, or we could just make $1 from doing the asteroid, but then be closer to terraformed. You know what? I really do want to get the Jovian stuff going, and I want to get some points from this run. So if we're going to play only a couple of cards, let's make those cards the Jovian ones that can really score highly. Every Jovian card in base game has at least 1 point on it. There's only one card I know of in the entire... Hey, here's the dollar for events card we were talking about. $8, Earth tag, yada yada. Bushes is actually a steal for us, because we're going to be there. And by we're going to be there, I mean, I think I'll just go there now. So, asteroid. I can't get it as well. But we can do another bonus asteroid. It brings us to 0, but then we get $3 back, which is just enough. Look at that. Round 7, and we're just cooking it. We get a free heat bump next round, so we can actually pay for cards and still pay our $3. Minus 14, can't do it. Nuke, don't need it. Energy, don't have it. Steel production, not about it. You know. I like the Jovian. I'm gonna play the Jovian. First, I'm gonna get the plant production. And then I'm gonna heat the planet 2 more times. And then I think that's it for heating the planet. All right, 35 TR plus our 7 income. We actually got our income decently high. So yeah, there's something really satisfying about starting. Ooh, I mean, we're never going to be able to afford it, but I'll take it. There's something really satisfying about starting your day with a Terraforming Mars run, which is what I've been doing, and that's why something like I feel like the quality of these videos, it changes vastly because I sometimes I do it in the morning and I'm just so fatigued and tired. Like, I got comments on that Thorgate run I did where, it was the worst game ever, so it's hard to get motivated when everything's just in the trash. But it was almost funny how bad things went, and people were sending me like, "Oh, that's me when I play Terraforming Mars normally." Just, a little bit of hope at first, and then everything collapses, and I'm sad, and I'm like, "Oh no!" But definitely interesting. Um, I feel like our best option is to stay away from these cards. Like, yes, I like getting a free card, but that's not the strat here. If we get Jovians, that's convenient, that's nice, but we're not going to go after them that heavily. And even here, I would normally always grab the cards. You guys know that. But I'm going to go for the 2 plants, because that just happens to be enough plants to throw a greenery down over here. We're going to grab these 3 spots. Maybe we'll put a city there at the end if we have enough. Definitely want this bump. Definitely want at least 1 asteroid bump. You know what? I guess we do grab the 2 cards. I forgot that we actually had that bump. Like, I knew it last round, and I actively was like, I want to do the actions from the other thing instead. But, I mean, this is good. This is why I didn't want to heat the planet all the way, because I know there's a lot of cards that I'm going to want to play actually give you a heat bump. And we'll just grab some plants. So that the next turn we can grab some plants, and then we grab some more plants. We're really just planting away. Ay, ay, ay. So yeah, it's very happy. Start, ooh, Academy Calling, look at that. Very fun to just start your day. A little bit of Terraforming Mars, a little bit of run here. Look at, the comments on the day before, and enjoy the amount of feedback y'all have been giving me. It's been very fun. It's been a blast, honestly. Because the more I play, the more I feel like I want to strive and do better. And, like, even when I have a bad game, I get, like, a lot of positive reinforcement from, like, the community and stuff. So, like, that's always a lot of fun and good. Just things are quite peachy. Like, it's a lot. You guys really make it a joy to put on this, like, show and enjoy sharing Terraforming Mars. Having an absolute blast. I really probably could have started or done the rest of the oceans first, but I just felt like I wanted to get started on the oxygen and laying out the greens in the way that maybe makes not sense, but in a way that feels right, so I can size up just how much money do we need to do things effectively. We can't do any of these other than release of inert gas, but not interested. Not interested. We are already doing fantastic on the TR side. We have 3 more oceans to go, and we can only get 2 more with that action. So we are going to need to get another standard project ocean or something in the future. Oh, that's another reason I didn't want to get the oceans, of course, because we have the action to get oceans. Sticking to the greeneries. We might have enough money left over to go for our Ganymede stuff. Nothing else this round, though. We might need to do 1 more heat bump. Actually, no, because we're getting 1 for free. But we technically need, like, 1 more heat production or to do something. Hey, here's an ocean. Perfect. Give us some plants and stuff. Natural preserve. That could be handy for getting over here. I do like using it to get into this nook of oceans. Pretty expensive, though. I feel like we just stay away from it. Well, yeah. I feel like we do. So, start with this. Go grab a little bit of that. Yum, yum. Then we got to do our event. I don't know. This is a really juicy spot. I think that I need to be a little bit cocky and get a city in here, especially because there's a neutral greenery there. We've built around the other guy's greens, so we got to get some greens for ourselves. I just need to get one plant. So if I go along the... Wait, I thought I needed one. Clearly I needed one. Oh, one, and then I'm going to get two more. Okay, I just did weird math there. No surprise. I wanted to save this spot for when we have an ocean here, but I want 2 plants right now. So I'm going to go grab it anyway. We really don't have that much plant production. It's a real testament to standard technology that we can do this at all. Then I need another greenery. And we'll grab money or card. I'm going to grab the card because it makes this spot really good for a city. The thing is that we have 2 Jovians. So if I build this and this one will be worth 4 points. The other one will go from 2 points to 4 points. This one will be worth 4 points plus 2 points. So like, it's quite lucrative, more lucrative to do it that way than it is to build a single city for 4 points, probably. It's actually about the same, except you improve the other card. Space Station's a solid point, but we're not there. So, sadly, we do not have the heat bump without doing it ourselves. We need the oxygen, so greenery in the corner. Greenery in the corner. Oh, I thought that would give us the plants we needed, but it doesn't. We're still short. I just don't want to screw it up, but I don't think we can do anything fancy here. Because I think I need the greenery now. Well, I know I have to greenery now, but I need a greenery in such a way that I have enough money left to get that last heat bump. But I have 5 cards, right? Or 4 cards? Yeah. So I sell these. It's a wonder that we even got this far, quite frankly. There you go. We get $3 back, please. And then, you know, if we had another $50, we could have gotten 2 points more here, 4 points here, and 6 points here. That's 12 points worth of $50. You know, and $25 here would get us 4 points because of how it's lined up. Pretty insane. We could get 4 points in a lot of places, actually, because we have 1 more greenery placement. So let's just make the holes. And there you go. Funky little planet. UNMI. Maybe it's the easiest corporation. You just need to get standard technology. 89. Not a bad score. Playing on hard mode, not a bad score. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you in the next one.